So, AB, are you in or out on Tyreek Hill legitimately giving Noah Lyles the business on the track?
Okay. Well, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm out on him beating him in the 60, but I was very impressed by that 10-15. That shows that he has the potential. And the way that they both run, I think he would give him a run for his money. And it'd be closer than a lot of people would think in a 60 meters, especially given the fact that Noah Lyles hasn't opened up his season yet. We don't know what type of shape he's in. We don't know how his training's been affected. And Tyreek has clearly been in the lab working on his form. He's working on his sprint speed. He's in his off season, so he's not big and bulked up for the NFL season right now. He's primed and ready to go. He's clearly looking forward to this race. He had the sign, and I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing it got called off because, in my opinion, even being close to the world's fastest man or the person that has the title of that, having won the Olympic gold last year in Paris and even the year before that, winning in Budapest, you don't want the entire sport of track and field to be embarrassed by having someone who's coming off the football field, the gridiron, and being close to our allegedly fastest guy. So, I'm out on him beating him, but being close might be seen as a W to some for Tyreek.
You made some really good points. So you are in on some, out on others. I need you to commit, but I'll tell you what I am. I am out. I am all
Okay.
the way out. And listen, 10.15, like I said, is hauling tail. Like for a man who has not run the 100 or done any sprints since 2012, that's like
hmm
13 years. That is
hmm
impressive. But the idea or
hmm
the fact that you will take a piece of paper, or whatever the heck you held up, and call out the reigning world, you're brave and you're rude and you're
Yeah.
disrespectful and rip up that
Yeah.
paper because no,
Yeah.
you don't even stand a chance. Like to me, if you had gone 9-9, 9-8, then you go and do your scribble and you call out Noah Lyles. 10-1-5, I just don't think it's respectable enough really to take him seriously as a legitimate threat against Noah Lyles. Listen, Noah is somewhere in the corner looking at this and just literally laughing. He's doing the villain laugh. Ha 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 ha. He doesn't care about this.
I mean, I think he likes the publicity for
True,
sure, and they
true.
both can benefit from being in the news because right now, for better for worse, everybody's talking about this race and this race that never is, or hasn't happened isn't going to happen right now when it was supposed to because it was supposed to be this weekend, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think Tyreek has nothing to lose. Being able to say I went toe to toe with the fastest man in the world or the Olympic champion, that's a position for him to be like, I have nothing to lose. If I lose, this is your guy that's supposed to be number one. If I win, I'm the fastest guy on the planet, and I'm a football player. So
But
I think these situations are never good for the person who has more to lose, and
which
that's
is
Noah Lyles in
Noah.
this situation.
Which is
Exactly.
Noah.
Like
But here's
imagine if it was reversed, and Noah was going on to play football, and he was guarding Tyreek. If he stops him even a little bit, if Tyreek drops the ball even for a second, even if Noah didn't do anything to do that, it's embarrassing for Tyreek because he's supposed to be the professional, and this is his neck of the woods.
so I don't even think Noah needs to be doing this. I wouldn't sign up to race this man at all. I wouldn't even dignify this with a response or a matchup or whatever. I'm glad your personal reason came up, but we don't even know, and I don't actually even believe that Tyreek Hill is even the fastest Miami Dolphin. Like real talk. I
It's
don't even
true.
think he's the
It's true.
fastest, right? So I think there's other people on his team that would beat him. Now, a friend of ours, Anson Henry, we know him really well, fellow Olympian, Canadian, he said if Tyreek wins, then
hmm
track and field is done. It is over. Do you take that same approach? Like this is could be a devastating thing for not only Noah Lyles, but it could make a mockery of our sport entirely.
It's a little hyperbolic, but honestly, I
That's
think
Anson. That's Anson for you.
yeah, that's answer for you. Gotta love him. But I see his point in terms of our image, in terms of respect from other people who are not track and field aficionados, the people who casually watch only every 4 years. If they see this, they're going to be like, I have no reason to tune in to see who's the fastest in between the Olympic years because our guy over here who's just playing football just walked into your arena and smoked your allegedly best guy. So he's right in the sense that our image would take a hit. And that's why I think it's good that this didn't happen because when Noah raced speed, even though Noah wasn't trying his best, the fact that Speed was even close and he's just an influencer,
Right.
he's just out here making videos, clowning around. And the fact that he had him for a little bit at the start and jumped him a little bit, people in the comments were like, oh wow, if Speed actually trained, you know,
True.
he could go to the 2028 Olympics. And then you got Speed saying, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Olympics. Let's say if he could just walk in, and he said he's gonna run the 60 at the Olympics. Like, clearly he doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no 60 at the Olympics. But he's thinking now, oh yeah, that's your best guy. If I'm this close, if I train a little bit harder, you know, I could win. And that just destroys the credibility of the rest of the sport, because we have a lot of guys with a lot of talent who could do a lot of great things and have a lot of speed, and we want our respect. And so we don't need anything that's going to destroy that credibility and make us look less than what we deserve.
Totally agree with that point. So we are both out. I would say, Noah, don't do it. Not at 60, not at 61, not at 101, not at 99. Don't do it. Leave it alone, and we'll leave it there.
Unless it's the big payday, you know, go get your money, make it easy.
No,
and smoke 'em,
Aaron.
but
No,
hey,
Aaron. Not
hey,
for
if
$1,
you-
not for 10,000,
not
not
for
for
a dollar?
100.
100 stacks.
For
And
the
all you got to
whole,
do is beat a football player.
to put the whole sport in disrepute. No. You know, you should run against him. You know what? Someone get me Tyreek Hill's number. Aaron Brown is going to race him next weekend, and I'm going to set it up.
You
Deal?
got the money to come with it?
I got $5.
Oh, no. See, it's
Oh,
not,
see?
no, I'm out
See?
on that. There's no in or out on that. I'm out. $5 is not enough.